But also too, my parents were pretty lenient for me, because I was kind of a good kid. I'd just, when I was like 15, 16, going to house parties and doing normal kid stuff, hanging with kids my age at bonfires and stuff. So yeah, and I felt like I kind of got that out of the way and had some fun and was a kid. And also too, I think the beach environment around my town, like San Clemente, if you're just hanging out at the beach, you're kind of doing that anyways. If you're just hanging out at the beach all day, there's girls and kids my age and stuff going on, and also decisions to make. Oh, that looks like that's not my scene, and and that I like this over here. So it's cool. And my parents, I think they did it perfect for me. First pitch at Dodger Stadium was like one of the most nervous things I've ever done in my whole life. I fully had like a blackout moment. Like I don't remember really any of it. I just remember picking up the ball, and then I was like back next to my friend and my fiance, and I was just like, whoa, that was gnarly. And then they had me say it's time for Dodger baseball, and that was even gnarlier because I was just standing there with the mic for like, just because they just like queued me up, and I was just standing there for like 45 seconds, just like thinking about it, just like, oh my gosh, I could feel my heart just going boom, 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 boom. So it was pretty surreal. Yeah. I think, obviously if you want to live your dreams and be a professional surfer, a professional athlete, you got to have the backing of your parents. And now, I mean, it may not have been 30 years ago. Now you can make a great living being a pro surfer. So definitely the backing of your parents is super, super key. And I was lucky enough to have like 100% backing from my parents. So that was pretty rad. And as far as like parents freaking out in the contest area or things like that, I don't necessarily think that's the smartest thing to do, but I can kind of see where they're coming from just because it's their kid. I almost kind of give them a free pass just because it's their blood and they're passionate. So I don't think it's that big of a deal or a nuisance, and almost a part of me kind of likes it, just that fire. So because I can kind of relate. I got a half Cuban dad that's pretty fired up, when I do good. So I always give him the benefit of the doubt, and I think it's kind of a rad thing. Anywhere on tour, I'd probably say Gabriel would be probably the hardest. I think any given day he could drop tens, and he never gives up, and he's really hard to beat. So I'd probably say him. Key to happiness. I think the key to happiness is being comfortable in your own skin. And I think accepting who you are, and going from there. That's about it. I mean, when I was younger and I wasn't happy, and now I look back, I go, well, I just didn't, I didn't really know who I was or like what kind of man I wanted to be, and now I know, and it's brought me a lot more happiness.